Hello, Michelle Cooks fans. Today I'm going to make another simple recipe. It is lentil soup. I'm sure a lot of you have had lentil soup many different ways. This is the way my family likes it. So here is everything you'll need. So we have onion, fresh garlic, salt, pepper, garlic powder, the lentils. I use 2 containers of beef broth, chopped frozen spinach, and butter. And I think I forgot to put on here olive oil. Now I'm using the same pot that I did to make the mjadra, which again will make 2 pounds of spaghetti. So if that gives you an idea of how big the saucepan is, or the pot is, hopefully that'll help. Let's begin. Okay, in case I didn't say, this pot will probably make about 8 servings of the lentil soup. I have put olive oil, enough in here to cover the bottom, you can see, and I'm bringing it up to a decent heat because this time I do want it to fry. And over here, I've chopped 1 to 1.5 onions finely, and 2 to 3 garlic cloves, again, depending on your taste. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it in here, and I want that sizzle, okay? I do want that sizzle this time. So I'm gonna get my spoon, and I'm gonna start moving it around, and I do not want it brown. I want the garlic to start releasing its juices and flavor, and I want the onions to become translucent. So I am going, and it's on high, as you can see. Okay, so I'm stirring this around, and it only takes about a minute. Okay, you'll see that everything is starting to get translucent. It's got a wonderful, flavorful smell. The aroma is wonderful. Now, my lentils, I use those kind, and they're dried. And I shot this, and I'm doing it just, you know, what I think I'd like. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my 2 containers of beef broth. Okay, I've added my 2 containers of beef broth. I still have this on high. I'm going to add my salt, my garlic powder, and yes, I use garlic powder and fresh garlic, and my black pepper. I should open these before I started the video. Okay, and this is all by eye shot. The other thing I'll do is I will tend to add another cup and a half of water to this. Okay, and I'm going to bring this to a boil. Okay, we've got this going to a good boil now. You can see. And now I'm going to take the temperature and I'm going to drop it down to almost a low. And I'm going to put the lid on part way so it allows it to steam a little bit. And we're going to cook it like this for about 25 minutes until the lentils are done. Okay, this has been simmering for about 25 minutes, and I'm going to put the last portion of items into my soup. Okay, I have frozen chopped spinach, and I have about 1/3 of a bag. And again, you can do this according to whatever your family likes. So I'm going to add that whole, of course it's going to get stuck, the whole thing in there. And then I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to let it cook in there for about 5 more minutes, and then it'll be done. Okay, it's done. You can see how it looks. And my family tends to serve this and squeeze some fresh lemon on top and eat it that way. Enjoy.